Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes, ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check, 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. From touchdowns to liquid air on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream and we shout.
What is going on, good people? Eagles handle business. Giants got flabbergasted, and it couldn't happen to a better guy. Saquon Barkley wrecks shop in New York. 17 carries, 176 yards. What else do you want? If this doesn't prove that the Philadelphia Eagles are a run-first team, it's not going to happen. Period. It's just not going to happen. I know I'm biased because I'm a running back. So I want to see him get the ball. I want to see KG get the ball. Run behind Lane Johnson, zone read, spread them out, let running backs do what they do best. Finally, they got it done. If Jalen Hurts doesn't have a lot of air yards, I'm okay with that. As long as we running the ball, getting the win, can't nobody stop us. The proof is in the pudding. This is a results-based business. Those are the results. What else do you need to hear? What else do you need to see? Clearly, the offensive line needs some help, and we got to get better at pass protection. But I will say this. I said this in my halftime report. I can't get mad because they're taking the sacks and Jalen Hurts is hanging in the pocket. He's not bailing out. I really can't wait to look at the film and see what's going on downfield. You can't see it on the broadcast unless they point it out specifically. I know he missed the one where Devontae Smith was wide open on the drag across. That would have been the first down. The very next play, he launches it to A.J. Brown for the 6. But you can't get mad because he's not bailing out. He's staying in the pocket. So we got to reverse engineer this thing. Look at the pass patterns. We need to get some more patterns where he's getting the ball out quick. Maybe it's him. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But clearly, the Philadelphia Eagles are a run-first team, period. Stop playing with me. 176 yards, y'all? Are you kidding me? I had to jump on. I had to get this out. I was going to produce a video, but I was like, I'm not waiting. I don't feel like editing. Let's just go live now. I still got to do the damn WNBA finals tonight, starting at 7:30. Stay tuned, please. Come back and join me. But the Eagles offense, the Eagles offensive line, the running game, Saquon Barkley put on a damn show. What else do you need to see? What else? Yeah, man. Listen, I'm not complicated. That plan shouldn't have been complicated. And it should have been like that since day one. Since day one. Things don't always go our way. I know. And Philadelphia has a reputation for bitching and moaning at the slightest little things. I know that. Some of it is justified. Some of it isn't. Some of it is just fandom run amok. But when you're not giving that man the ball and you see what he produces when you let him get warmed up, when you let that offensive line get going, doing what they got to do, slamming that line of scrimmage in the trenches, and just, hey, man, be a running back. You see what can happen. He had, 3 plays for over 20 yards? I think that's right. His longest was his longest was the 55-yarder. But he was getting busy. What else do you want from an offense, man? What else do you want? Now, like I said, I can't wait. I'm going to have a breakdown for Saquon Barkley. I'm going to have a breakdown for Jalen Hurts. I'm going to have a breakdown for the defense and the Kobe Dean. Yes, he missed some tackles, but he also had some hustle plays and a couple of sacks. What else do you want? The other guys get paid too. Dexter Lawrence was having himself a day. I got to go back and look at and see what Fred Johnson was doing, because Fred Johnson, a little bit to be desired on that pass protection. However, Cam Jurgens and Fred Johnson was rolling out on them big plays by Saquon going off the corner. So it's a plus and minus sometimes. You get the good with the bad. I'll take that, especially when you have these results. Barkley had 176. Kenny Gainwell had 56. Jalen Hurts was 7 for 22. And Shipley had 15 yards. But when your backup, and I'm talking specifically about Kenny Gainwell, when your backup can get 4.3 yards, y'all know the rule. When you above 4 yards, that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. The Eagles took care of business today. The Eagles took care of business. Defense, how many sacks did they have today? I'm going to have to go and actually look in the defensive stats because it was ridiculous. Facts. 8 sacks today. Kobe Dean had 2 sacks. Jalen Carter had 2 sacks. Nolan Smith had a sack. Bryce Huff, a Bryce Huff sighting, y'all. Bryce Huff had a sack. Josh Sweat had a sack. Jalix Hunt had a sack. 8 sacks today for our defense. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports? That's how you get the job done. Dominant day on offense. Dominant day on defense. Dominant day on special teams. Cooper DeJean. Covey might not get his return job back. Cooper DeJean is paying dividends immediately. Immediately. Cooper DeJean is our punt returner for the rest of the year. Point period in the paragraph. Yeah, Cody K. Nolan Smith sighting. But a Bryce Huff sighting. Finally getting some return on that investment. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. It's about time. Maybe Vic Fangio was figured out. Keep him on all fours all of the time. So be it. It is your job as the coach to get the most out of the players you have. Let them do what they do best. Let them do what they do best. That is not complicated. Right now, running the ball is what we do best. It's not complicated. Everybody knows it's coming. They can't stop it. And you saw it tonight. We had 2 plays consecutive. We ran the same play twice in a row. They couldn't stop it. And that's what you do. You run it till they stop it. New York could not stop Saquon Barkley. They could not stop our running game at all. Yeah, Rob, the milkman delivered the day, bro. Facts. Facts. Defense played well. Offense played well. Special teams played well. 3 for 3. That's what you need. Now, we still going to nitpick some of the misses that Jalen Hurts had, but let's be honest. They only threw the ball 14 times. 14. Let me bring y'all into this. 14 times. 10 of 14 for 114 yards, 1 touchdown. Longest was 41 yards. Passer ratings of 119.3. I'll take that. Kenny Pickett was 1 of 8. I'll take that, though. Daniel Jones, 14 for 21 for 99 yards. Defense was on point. Defense got it done. 3 for 3 today. How long have we been waiting for that? How long have we been waiting for that? 3 for 3. Everybody delivered. Offense, defense, special teams. That's how you win games in the NFL. Everything's got to be right. If one part of it's not right, that means somebody's got to pick up some slack. And you really don't want to have to do that. You want everybody to be able to do their job and not have to pick up from somewhere else. A lot of times it happens like that, but it's great when it is not needed. That's what we needed today. That is the type of win. The only thing I don't want to see is, and I saw some of the I was watching on the television, but I didn't have the sound on. Sirianni was at his presser, and I was like, you know what? I don't even want him to say nothing stupid. So I'm gonna leave that alone right now. That's what you need, man.
Sure. Translate into which language?
That's exactly what you need. Why is my Siri going off? But yeah, man. Not a clean game. Mekhi Becton got hurt. Zach Bond got hurt. I didn't hear anything about him after the game. Zach Bond is our best linebacker. So we definitely want to keep tabs on that. So clean game from Jalen Hurts, not a clean game team-wise as far as getting away with no injuries. So we have to see what's going to happen with that. I really don't want to see Zach Bond go down, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Trot Jr., you might be up. Next man up might be your time to shine, young fella. We'll see. We'll see. But a great signature win for the Eagles in the division. In the division. We still got to get over not scoring in the first quarter, but, you know, it is what it is. You can't pick and choose. You know, we just got to get better. But at least now we know, run the damn ball in the first quarter. Do y'all realize we had a series where we scored and we did not throw the ball? We ran all the way down the field and scored. Ate up a lot of clock, got the ball in the end zone. It should be crystal clear going forward what Kellen Moore needs to do. In the meantime, Jalen Hurts can get it together, throwing the ball across the field, across the middle, all of that type of stuff. That gives him plenty of time and takes the pressure off of him, and that will open up the middle better than anything else. Because now, not that they didn't before, now they have to respect Saquon Barkley. Because now it can't be they're not going to give him the ball early. Now they have to respect them. Linebackers have to come up. That is going to create mismatches, and that's how you win the chess game. That's how you win the chess match. It starts with running the ball. Hopefully, Saquon delivered that message today, because we knew it could happen. But now, Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, the offensive coaches on the Eagles, now they have to continue to do that going forward. And that's going to open up a whole lot of things in the offense if those linebackers and DBs have to come up, because they have to respect 2-6. They have to respect them. I believe he's going to end up with this weekend leading the league in rushing right now. 176 yards on 17 carries. Man, that is beautiful. As a running back, that is absolutely beautiful. When you average more than 10 yards a carry, leave me alone. Y'all better stop playing with me. Get that ball to Saquon. Period. Kellen Moore try to do something else. Somebody need to smack the hell out of him. Everything revolves around Saquon, not AJ, not Jalen. That's just the way it's got to be. Not gonna lie though, wasn't too happy that Devontae Smith didn't get a catch. I'm not counting that screenplay. You got to get 6 involved. But with the way things went today, AJ was the only one getting open, so be it. But that's something that they got to iron out, because there will be times coming up where, you know, they're going to try to lock down AJ too. So we got to be better at that. But again, everything has to start up front, because now teams have to game plan Saquon Barkley. Now they're not going to game plan Jalen Hurts. They got to game plan Saquon. You got to pick your poison. And that is the perfect situation that you want to be in as an offense. We got a 4-headed monster now. Saquon, AJ, Jalen, Devontae. 4-headed monster. You got to pick your poison. None of them are good options for a defense. But now it's really going to be on Jalen to take advantage of that. But he's got to get his throwing together. He's got to get his reads together. I'm sure we're going to pick up some things on film that he needs to work on. But again, when you win, you just nitpicking. The Giants got a lot to complain about because they lost. They didn't lose. They got their ass kicked at home. The Giants and the Cowboys need to get together and go bowling. Eagles handle business like we needed them to handle their business. Can't ask for anything more. Yes, I would have liked to see more passing yards, but guess what? We ran the ball very effectively. It was hard to stop. Anytime you can pull your starters out the end of the game, Kenny Pickett getting mop-up duty, Shipley getting mop-up duty, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So no complaints. Yes, there's some things that I would love to do better, but you know what? You're going to go into that film session good with what you put on the field. That's what's going to happen to the Eagles. A lot of positive comments. Let's be real. Some of the pass protection, that might be a horse of a different color. Because I know Statler is not going to be happy with that performance in pass protection. And again, I got to say this again. What's up, James? I got to give Jalen Hurts credit because he's staying in the pocket. He ain't trying to break out and take off. He's trying to stay in the pocket. So now he's going to have to it's funny. Now we're going to have to tell him that maybe he'll have to get out of there a little bit sooner. I don't know. It'll show up a little bit better on film, man. It's going to be, let me be honest with you, it's probably going to be film session videos all week. All week. A lot to talk about, man. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things, a lot of things we need to work on, but going in the right direction. That's what you want to see. There's no such thing as a perfect game. As long as you're going in the right direction. Robbie, can't disagree with that. Pass protection has a little bit suspect, but the one thing with pass protection is you got to look at the scheme that the defense is coming with. Are they blitzing? What they blitzing through what gap? Are they confusing the running back? And not necessarily confusing the running back. A running back's responsibility is to block inside to outside. You always check inside first. So if they run a twist, a late stunt, something like that, we might be susceptible. Or if they fake on the inside, if a running back steps up and then the guy comes outside, there's nobody accounted for. That's the nature of the scheme. So there's not really much you can do. But when they come up, Kenny Gainwell is a better blitz pickup guy than Saquon Barkley. Kenny Gainwell is a little bit smaller, so he gets lower, he can get under them pads, and he can at least stop the momentum. You would think that Saquon being like 6 foot 230, linebacker size, he would be better at that. But some running backs are good at blocking, some aren't. And Kenny Gainwell is a better pass blocker than Saquon Barkley. But you know what? I'll sacrifice that to have Saquon in the game and make the defense think about him. I'll sacrifice that. He blocks good enough to where you can leave him in the game in a situation. Seems like that. Yeah, James. Sirianni sees another day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mike, I'm with you, man. Great win. Definitely a great win. That's what we needed to see. Now we got something good to talk about all week. So, JB, on the money, man. Defense has allowed a total of 12 points over the last 2 games, 0 touchdowns, over 8 quarters is crazy. That's what you need. That's what a Philadelphia defense is all about. That's what I'm used to. The guys that I played with, Seth and Clyde and Byron Evans and Eric Allen and Andre Waters and Wes Hop, hard-hitting defenses, keeping guys out of the end zone. That's what we did today for the last 2 weeks, to your point. And James, listen, man, let's keep it real. Unless Sirianni just does something ridiculously stupid, he's not going nowhere. They're going to roll with him to the end of the year. I believe that. And he's earned it. He's earned it. You can't get mad at him when you lose, but then try to dismiss it when he wins. You got to give him praise and the criticism. So when they have a game like today, you got to put them at the forefront for the praise. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, man. So so happy about this game today. So happy about this win. Eagles got it done. That's the way you're supposed to do things. That is the way you're supposed to handle business. Like I said, man, I'm not going to be on the mic too long. My wife just came home with some food and I'm hungry. And I got to, don't forget, I'm going to be on again tonight, starting at 7:30 for a live stream of the WNBA Finals, Game 5. This is for all the marbles. So check me out later on tonight, man. And we're going to talk about the Eagles some more. It's going to be a lot of film watching this week, bro. A lot of film watching this week. So stay tuned. Y'all get out, enjoy the rest of the games. I'm going to watch some more of the post-game shows on television. Give me something to eat, and we're going to keep it moving. Jump back in at 7:30 tonight for the WNBA Finals, man. I will see y'all later. Go Birds.